What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is my review recap for The Shy's episode 8 of season 3, Front Room. Now, Keisha is back. She's been found. She's back home. And in this episode, we kind of see the first days of Keisha being back home and what it's like for her and how everybody was around her, treating her and trying to help, but they really wasn't able to. So let's get into it. We see that first off, she's at home, and the first night she comes home, they don't know what to do. They telling her everything just like she left it. She off bat sees this stuff is not the way she left it. They try to give her a hug. She ain't feeling it. Once they leave, she makes sure she's secure, sits there with a weapon all night long. The very next morning, she's still sitting in the same spot with the weapon. They saying, man, we need to go check on her. And Dre, she just is just horrible this episode, and Papa as well. So we see 3 days later, she's trying to push the envelope of getting Keisha to go and talk to some type of therapist. Keisha come out to use the bathroom. Kev in there, he all rude, talking about I just got in there, bumping each other. He talking about I'm going to see Papa and Jake, and she like, when you gonna tell me that what you gonna do without asking? And so he upset, he pissed, he end up, they want him to stay and be around the sister. He pissed, saying all she do is lock herself in her room or bathroom, not realizing while she's in there, she's traumatized. She's looking at the bruises. We find out that this dude was actually physically abusing her as well when we see all these bruises. And so she go into the room, and Dre is always on her back, wanting her to talk. She's in there trying to vacuum. Dre, I'm going unplug the vacuum, trying to force the issue. She telling Nina, hey, we need to talk about what happened between us. And then next thing you know, it's a knock at the door. Dre invited one of Keisha's friends over without asking Nina, without asking Keisha, just doing stuff behind her back, doing too much, thinking that she knows every damn thing. The Keisha really wasn't even that cool with this girl. They end up talking. Nina saying, hey, you need to talk to me first. And she like, hey, if I'd have talked to you, you'd have said no. This is our daughter anyway. And so while they in there arguing about that, Keisha's getting her hair braided by a friend and catching up on the gossip, what people saying about her. People saying that her and Omari was messing around, and when she broke up with him, he kidnapped her and all kind of stuff. So she mad. She read a quote of what her friend said, you need to get out of here, you full of it. And so Nina is listening to all this instead of just knocking on the door and stopping it. And so she kicks him out, and then Keisha say, I can't wait to go to college. And then they break the news to her that they gave away her scholarship. Kev come out and just so, he just insensitive to everything going on. And so she's in there, she heartbroken, she can't go to college, she don't have a scholarship, her life has changed, and she just goes and knocks all the awards off and just scream, upset, frustrated. That was the wrong time to tell her that news, really. And so she in her room trying to just understand what her life is gonna be. We see Dre is now sleeping alone. Nina don't want to be bothered with Dre and all her BS that she keep doing. We see Kev is just a knucklehead. He's saying since he can't go nowhere, can he have Jake and Papa come over? She say yeah, they already at the door. Kev is full of it. He need a strong male role model to check his ass. And he in there smoking and talking, and he talking about how much he happy that his sister is there to his boys, but he treating her like crap. Later, we see Emmett and Jada come through. He's in there smoking, talking with his boys. They tweaking, talking about who invented the airplane and whatever. Emmett come through. He making sure he ain't beating that meat, playing with his sausage. And then he talk to him, and he say he gonna talk to Keisha. He see her, give her a hug. Why, when he give her a hug, Dre is jealous, talking about this Negro. Meanwhile, he talking to her, and they cool relating. Meanwhile, these idiots is in here talking, and Papa is saying all kind of stuff, trying to ask Kev if he smashed Jimma, because he had said that he heard rich girls was freaks, and he want to find out. Hint, hint. Meanwhile, we see Dre, and she's working on Nina, giving her a massage, trying to basically convince her to push Keisha into getting therapy, talking about it ain't up to her. Meanwhile, Keisha chilling with Emmett, and he talking to her about what's going on with him and Dom, talking about the food. She like, I don't want no Mr. Seafood. Meanwhile, Kev and the boys is chilling, and then Papa's an idiot talking about, y'all hear that? I hear that. Y'all don't hear that? It must be the devil talking to me. I got the 30 pieces of silver. They like, man, what the hell are you talking about? Man, the dude that kidnapped her, he used to come into Perry's all the time and give me tips. I guess he liked my figure. Anyway, I feel bad because I got Keisha's blood all over it. They like, Keisha alive, like, you dumbass. Like, what is he just an idiot? And so Keisha's actually having a good time, finally able to relax for a moment and eating the food, chilling with Emmett, having a good time, laughing. Immediately, Dre hears that and she wants to jump up, and her and Nina run in there. Oh, you laughing now? Okay, good. Just ruin the whole mood. Papa fat ass here smells the, y'all smell some food? So he run out there, and then he trying to give her the money, talking about, here. She like, what is that? This is the tips from your abductor. I don't want to keep it. This is for you. She like, man, what the hell? I don't want that. And then she immediately snaps, what took y'all so long to find me? I was right down the street. Everybody like, man, we was looking. We even went to a trap house looking for you. She like, why would I be in a trap house? Because that's where your man be and this and that. You too busy trying to be grown. And so, man, they just start arguing with her, making matters worse. Kev jump up, he frustrated, and that's where I wish I was there, because I would have told him, sit your little ass down, boy. What the hell are you arguing with? But nobody stops him. He just cuss her out, basically, tell her it's her fault for how she was trying to be out in the streets. Then the mama finally tell him to shut up, and he disrespectful to her, because he knows she ain't gonna do nothing. And then he say, when y'all gonna tell her y'all packed up her room? I'm tired of this. Like, tired of what? And so she's upset. Now she realizes that they done packed up her room and everything. And that was a point for Dre to step up and say, you know what, I did that. Nina didn't want to do that. I did that. That was my mistake. But no, they didn't say anything. Kev upset. He go in his room upset, cussing her out. She talking about, if you say something else, I'ma pop you. They should have been popped him, choke slammed him. Papa fat ass talking about, you think it's weird if I take a plate of food? I'd have took that food and smashed it in his face for what he just did, and causing all that confusion. I mean, I can't believe this would happen right here. And this fat punk ended up taking the food anyway. Didn't even use paper plates. I mean, what the hell? And so we see Jada go in there and try to talk to Keisha and relate, and then that's when we find out that Jada was abused by a family member, and so she was saying, you know, I understand, but don't let it define you. Later we see Ronnie come by, and Dre talking about some, what's up? Like, she should have been giving him a hug. They should have been trying to fix him a plate of food, getting him a shot of some Crown Royal, a little E&J. I mean, what you mean, what's up? I'm a hero. What the hell you talking about, what's up? He talking about Keisha. Keisha asked me to come. I don't know how. He homeless without a phone. What, she done left a little drip trail for him to follow the drip? Anyway, he talking to her, and he like, don't let brown liquor be your solution. Don't drown your sorrow in brown liquor. I killed somebody too. Yeah, I think about it every day. I don't know, but I'm glad you made it. You the light in my life. Meanwhile, she packing up all her little sexy clothes, because Kev done put in her head it's kind of her fault, and then she go in the bathroom and burn them. And mama come in and about to put it out. She like, let it burn. And she saying, Keisha, I mean, I'm sorry I wasn't able to save you. And Keisha gonna say, it's all right, I learned to save myself, which I have no idea what she was talking about. Meanwhile, we see they go into some therapy. They done told Kev don't leave the house, and right when they about to leave, we see Keisha done transformed and look just like Kev. Now she look like a dude. And maybe that's her way of trying to protect herself to not be a target, and she doesn't know how to fully deal with it. Okay, now it's time for some real talk, okay? First off, I really don't like Dre. I mean, Dre is one of those type of people that think they know every damn thing and got a solution for everything, and they don't know what the hell they talking about, and they like to put themselves in positions they don't belong in. Talking about that's our kids. That is not our kids. She will never be your daughter. We could be married for 50 years. You will always be stepmother. Okay, that's just how it is, and you can care for her and this and that, but you can't just say all this stuff. That's why she needed to contact and speak with Nina first, because Nina been there since day one. She would have known whether Keisha wanted to be bothered or want that friend over, and they should have asked Keisha. First of all, it seemed like Dre just had drama and just starting drama from the very beginning, wanting to talk to Nina about that argument when she packed up that plastic, and threw that weenus away. Dre still want to talk about it, don't nobody want to talk about that. That plastic has been canceled, okay? I'm sleeping on the couch. I don't need no more of that, you know what I'm saying? And then when Keisha in the room vacuuming and they hear it talking about what's she vacuuming for? She don't never be vacuuming. Let the damn girl vacuum. Why are you bothering her? Why is that a problem? Why did you feel the need to go in there and confront her and ask her how she doing and that she need to eat and do this and unplug the vacuum? Leave her alone. Let her deal with what she got to deal with. Stop trying to force the issue and make her do something according to some imaginary fake ass schedule. The healing process. What is the healing process? What is that? It's no step-by-step booklet that you should follow. A healing process is different for everybody, and it's different for whatever traumatic events that person goes through. Some people may be able to move on faster than others. Some people may never get over it. They just somehow are able to deal with it. But you can't just say it's time to start the healing process. And she and Jada talking about, I know, that's what I keep saying. What the hell is the healing process? The healing process starts every day. That's just time. Time is the healing process. And with enough time, then people are able to move on. That's all. You have to give it time. Stop making every day just as traumatic as the actual traumatic event. Trying to force it, talking about Keisha needs to talk to someone. And you see that Nina, it seems, may have been through something similar, because she's saying, well, I don't know, she don't want to talk. And Dre talking about, well, it ain't about what she want. It is about what she want. She's the one that went through the traumatic experience. How are you gonna say, well, it ain't about what you want? So just continue to take away her rights and her traumatize her and make her feel like a captive over and over again. I mean, Dre is just crazy and inviting Keisha half-ass friend and all this stuff, talking about it's gonna be okay, thinking you know every damn thing. Ended up making more drama and more chaos, and then when it blew up in your face, you looking stupid talking about some damn, man, what the hell is wrong with you? It's always better to ask first than to ask for forgiveness last. Talking about, I don't need to ask to make decisions about our daughter. Yes, you do. It's not our daughter. You do need to ask, because in a relationship, it's 50-50. No matter whether you're in a straight relationship or a gay relationship, it's give and take. You can't just be doing stuff on your own, talking about, well, I ain't got to do this, I ain't do that, or whatever. Certain decisions, you need to have a meeting of the minds, and it seems that she feels that she don't need to do that, and that's what's causing a lot of problems. I mean, if she would just leave things alone and chill. If I was in the bed like they was and I heard her laughing with Emmett, for one, I definitely wouldn't have went in there, but I would have started laughing and smiling, low-key, happy that she is happy. And I wouldn't have wanted nobody else to go in there and spoil it. Kev and Papa Fat Ass, get a plate and go back in your room. Don't be sitting there with them. Let them have their time. Get out of their business. Then take that money with your little fat ass and you go and donate it to the collection plate. Go give it to Keisha or something. Why the hell you giving it to her and then tell her this from your abductor? That was the stupidest, most idiotic thing I ever seen or heard. Nobody had enough sense to tell him that's a bad idea. Kev didn't tell him. Jake didn't tell him. He didn't realize that that was stupid, that that would re-traumatize her. He didn't think of that. I mean, it's crazy. I just don't understand how he was able to do that, and nobody thought to tell him to shut up. I mean, he's just a big dumbass, and some of the stuff he was saying and doing, talking about the devil coming to get him because of the tips. Like, what? Are you nuts? I mean, how much money in tips did he get? How much pizza was this guy getting? Papa remembers how much money in tips this one individual left. I mean, like, really? What? You got 20 bucks in tips you want to give back? I mean, how much money did he really think? Like, I mean, it's just stupid. And so, we'll see what happens with that. But I think that, Papa was an idiot, and I think that him and Dre combined may have caused her to have a step back, maybe even, because that was just ridiculous. And I just can't believe that nobody was there. That's why I feel like it would have been good to have a good male presence there. Because for one, Kev got up and cussing, I would have smacked the hell out of him. Talking about say another word. No, he deserved to get smacked when he talking all that, talking about F this, F that, I'm tired of this S. He needed to get smacked, choke slam. My mama would have did it, and my daddy too. And I don't know what the hell was going on with Nina, but she need to check him. Because he's starting to feel himself, and he's starting to think he run things like he the man of the house. He pretty much know that she ain't gonna do nothing to him, and if she did, he probably think that she can't hurt him, and he probably thinking he could beat her up if he had to, and in damn sure he probably ain't worried about Dre doing nothing. So he think he run things. And he definitely need to get knocked down a peg or two. I'm old school. I believe in beating the kids. I beat the hell out of them. I will beat him, okay? And he needs it, all right? Straight up. Anyway, in the end, that's how I felt. It was a good episode in the sense that even though it was only in that apartment the whole episode, it was interesting to see how everybody came and reacted and tried to meet up with Keisha. It's just unfortunate that people don't know how to deal with people when they've been through traumatic experiences. I can relate a lot to Keisha because I've been through a very traumatic experience through injury, and people came and said and did all kind of stuff, but the difference is that when it pissed me off, I cussed their ass out and told them to get to stepping. I didn't do all this beating around the bush or whatever the case may be, and so I was able to eliminate a lot of stupidity, and I'm glad I don't have no friends like Papa coming around saying stupid stuff, because that would have definitely made matters worse. In the end, what do you all think in the comments? Let me know. What's up? What's up with Dre treating Ronnie like he's still a bum even though he a hero? You should have been fixing me a drink. I saved the kid's life and you can't even give me a shot. You talking about some what's up? What's up? What's up? 'Cause I'm thirsty. Give me a little side, little motor oil. I need some oil in my system and I'll be ready to roll. Alright. See, Keisha, don't drown your sorrow in brown liquor. I'll take your liquor for you. I'm already liquidated. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 30K subs. I really, really need your help, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.